Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Basaraj Chogla. Today, we'll be seeing the topic in the basic electronics from the module 5, basic communication systems. Okay, what is a basic communication systems and how it is used in a communication of the data or the message signal from one place to another place over a remote place. Okay, and then as well as some mobile communication concepts and the cellular system. Okay, these things we'll see in this class today. Okay, basic communication systems. What is a communication actually? Communication means exchange of information. You want to exchange the information from one place to another. Okay, without exchange of information we cannot live. Wherever you want to talk conversation, you want to convey some messages, okay, or transmit some message, receive some message, or you want to communicate with anyone, then communication is required. That is what basic communication we say. Now same way, what is a basic communication system? Most of the time we are using mobile now. Okay, mobile is a main communication system. Sometimes it is called mobile communication, and it is a wireless communication. Okay, we'll come to that later, but let us see first what is a basic communication system. Okay, it has a in this, you can say basic is transmitter, then receiver, and communication channel or the medium through which it is connected, and data is transmitted from transmitter to receiver. Okay, now remaining is information source. It is a message signal or the message or the source of information from where that message or signal is originated, and that you want to communicate with the destination. Okay, or where you want to send it. And there is a one more thing, noise or the noise source. It is connected in a communication channel or the medium where your message is traveling from source to destination. Okay, now in this case, what is the information source? Information source is a message signal. It can be human voice, it can be data or written things, or any video signal, audio signal. Okay, now transmitter has amplifier, modulator. Okay, amplifier means it amplifies the signal, because your signal should be able to travel over a distance or the long distance. Within a class, if you shout, you talk, it will be audible. But if I talk in the class, and if you want to hear outside the college or outside the area or the at a remote place around 1 kilometer, 2 kilometer, 10 kilometer, or state to state, in that case it is not possible directly. For that you need to modulate it. Okay, you need to modulate means you should be able to convert the message signal into transformable, it should be converted into electrical signal, okay, using transducer, and then it is modulated and it is shifted in a carrier signal, and carrier or the, we can say carrier signal, or the more energy signal is added to that, which can take your signal through the channel till receiver. Okay, therefore you need some transformation in the signal, you need a conversion in the signal. Okay, basic where whatever information signal is called, it is a base signal, and it is transformed into signal such that it can transmit over a channel till receiver. Okay, here it has a modulator, it has an amplifier, it has a transducer. Transducer means it converts one form of energy into another form. That is what our message signal is converted into electrical signal, and then it is transmitted or the transformed over a channel. Okay, channel is what? Channel is the medium. Channel is the medium which can carry our signal. Channel could be coaxial cable, twisted wire signal, or the wired channel or wireless channel. It can be. Okay. In the channel, noise got added. Noise is a unwanted signal. Unwanted signal, it will get added to that. Okay. Therefore, once from the channel you receive at the receiver signal, that is demodulated. Exactly opposite of transmitter. That the operation is done in the receiver exactly opposite of transmitter, means whatever electrical signal it has traveled over a channel and received at the receiver, that is converted back into base signal or the message signal. Okay, channel whatever signal you are received, that will be recovered back. Okay, and it will be converted electrical signal into message signal back. That is done using demodulation, and after that it is little bit amplified because over a channel is it is transmitted, it is traveled over a distance, its energy got lost, it is deteriorated. For that it should be it may be become weak, therefore it is a little bit amplified here also in the receiver, and then destination we get the signal. Did you understand this? From information source to transmitter, transmitter will modulate, amplify, and then it will send over a channel, and through the channel it will be sent, it will connected to the receiver, and therefore receiver will receive that, it will demodulate, amplify, and receive it at the destination. This is a basic communication system. Okay. Let us see the next cellular system or the mobile. Next is a principle of operation of mobile communication. Mobile communication, whatever we are using the mobile, how it operates or how it is connected from phone to phone or cell to cell with a wireless without any communication channel you think, but it is a wireless communication. Okay. Sometimes it is called cellular system provides the standard telephone operation by full duplex two-way radio communication it is. Okay. And wireless connection to the PSTN, it is actually public switch telephone network. You can see here PSTN. Your mobile communication is happening through PSTN. It is connected to the PSTN. You can see here cells. These are the hexagonal cells. Okay. Our mobiles are there in one of the these hexagonal cells. Will be present in the area of one of this cell. Total geographical area is divided into small these hexagonal cells, and we live in one of these cells with the mobile equipment, and these cells has the towers. These cells, hexagonal cells, has towers. Okay, these towers has a base station, okay, as well as the MSC, you can say mobile switching centers, okay, through which we connect our mobile equipment through base station to the this PSTN network, and through PSTN we connect to the other mobile phones present in the another area. These cells, hexagonal cells, okay, towers are present here. These towers has a antennas through which it can be transmitted, signal can be transmitted, and then MSC, mobile switching centers, will be used to connect to these PSTN. PSTN is what it is, actually national level telephone network. Before mobile there were telephone networks. Okay, that PSTN networks are already available, and those are used for communication. Our mobile communication is not actually wireless. Our through mobile, whenever you want to call to any other person, that time you dial it the number, and through that it will be connected to first base station, and through base station it is to MSC, mobile switching center, and the till mobile switching center it is wireless, and from mobile switching center you are connected to PSTN, and this public switch telephone network is a OFC communication. It is using optical cables or the coaxial cables for the communications, and through that it will connect to the MSC or the mobile switching center in the another area where you want to connect it, you want to call to the person, and that MSC will connect to the base station of that area of the cell, and then mobile will be connected to that. Okay, separate mobile channel will be created, and it will not be used by any other person. Okay, this is how our mobile communication occurs. Okay, this is actually mobile system or the cellular system, you can say, and in this you can see at the left hand side, here it is mobile station. This is a mobile station. It has mobile equipment, and the mobile equipment has the SIM is a subscriber identity module, and this has unique number for the person. Okay, it is a 10-digit number. And then after that, BTS is a mobile station subsystem. Okay, it has a mobile station transceiver. It has a transmitter and receiver. And then BSC is a base station controller. Through BSC or the base station controller, this mobile equipment is connected to MSC, that is a mobile switching center. Mobile switching center is having the home location register and the visitor location register. You may move from one place to another. In that case, that switching or the it will identify the person in which cell he is present and his unique number. Okay, that will be controlled by MSC and the base station, and then this mobile switching center will connect to the PSTN, and this PSTN is a national network, national telephone network, public switching telephone network, you can say. And this is used by previously telephone systems. Okay, it was a wired communication. Now from here till here it is a wireless communication actually, and then PSTN will be connected, and then PSTN has a optical or the optical cables through which this communication will happen, and this same setup will be there at the another end or the receiver side where person is there when you want to connect to that person. Okay, this is how it will be done, mobile communication. Okay, this is a mobile station, base station subsystem and the network subsystem. How mobile switching center will connect the mobile equipment to the PSTN, and from the PSTN mobile communication will happen. This is called block diagram of GSM. Okay, this is a block diagram of GSM. Now here you can see cellular telephone unit. Okay, this is a basic cellular telephone unit. You can say cellular mobile radio unit also. This is a block diagram. Now here you can see mobile. This is a mobile, then control unit, logic unit, receiver, transmitter, antenna, and the frequency synthesizer. Here mobile communication is a radio communication, and here for the modulation it uses the FM modulator or the FM modulation or the frequency modulation, you can say. Therefore for the frequency modulation we require the frequency synthesizer. It will provide the required frequency for the carrying the signal. Here your voice signal, whatever you talk, okay, that voice signal will be used, and that will be having some frequency. Okay, it is a 3.4 kilohertz max. Okay, you can say 4 kilohertz as maximum. And then here audio signal we have it is 4 kilohertz frequency that cannot be used for transmitting over a long distance. Okay, and therefore this frequency synthesizer is used, which will generate a required frequency of the channel. Okay, and that frequency channel is decided by the MSC, mobile switching center. Okay, that will provide actually what is the channel is allocated to us when you want to connect to the another person. Okay, through that channel only you can communicate to the person, and that channel will be unique, and that frequency required will be generated by frequency synthesizer, and that frequency is added to our message signal, and then that is done in the transmitter signal from the message signal and the frequency synthesizer. Whatever two signals we get, those two signals are mixed in the mixer, and then transmitter will transmit through this antenna, because one signal is coming from the message signal here. Okay, and then one signal is from the frequency synthesizer. These two are mixed in the mixer here. Okay, they call it as a mixer because it mixes the two signal, and then it is possible to transmit over a channel or the over a long distance through transmitter. Then transmitter will send through antenna. Okay, then radio communication signal, radio communicatable signal will be transmitted from the antenna. Okay, if you are receiving the signal, that time also that received signal and the suitable frequency synthesizer signal will be taken here, and then final signal whatever we communicate we want to receive, that will be converted back or the demodulated from the receiver and amplified, and that signal will be received at the receiving end or the microphones. Okay, and where those microphones or the speakers and the memory unit for the number to store or the dialing tones to store, that all things will be present in the control unit. Okay, speaker, those all they call it as a control unit. Speaker, microphone. Okay, speaker, microphones are actually transducers. Speaker and microphones are actually transducers. They convert one form of energy into another form, because whatever you are doing processing and transmitting, that signals are electrical signals either or the electromagnetic wave signals. Okay, therefore our voice signal is converted into electrical signal when you are transmitting, or when you are receiving, electrical signal is converted back into voice signal, okay, through either speaker or the microphone. Okay, and those are control unit. Now one more is a logic unit. Logic unit has a processor, microprocessor. To do all these processing or transmitting, receiving, these all things will be done through microprocessor, and that is there in the logic unit. Okay, this is how cellular system or the telephone unit will work. Okay, I hope you all understood this basic communication system. First, we have seen the basic communication system. What are the basics of communication system? Transmitter, receiver, channel, and the source information, and from the to destination it will be transmitted. And after that, we have seen the cellular system, and after that block diagram of GSM, and then the cellular telephone unit. Okay,